Plarium is trolling us with a new dog. Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. I'm so mad. I'm so mad right now. We got a new dog in the game, Glade Wolf. He's going to be the rare for the fusion, and he's actually a decent rare. Don't get me wrong. Well, I'm going to show you in a minute. But in nowhere in his kit does he say he will work with Packmaster. And if we look at Packmaster, he's not added in there. Why? Why? I mean, okay, so basically, he's a different version of Fellhound. If we look at Fellhound, you can see here, like, he's got this AoE A1 decreased speed, and we have decreased speed on the A1 for our new dog as well, but he just doesn't work with Packmaster for some reason. When you run Fellhound, you turn off these other two abilities and you run A1 only, and usually you run them in a provoke set. Why do I say that? Because he has the provoke built in. So you could run him in whatever set you want. And then over here, he has a counterattack and an ally protection on a 3-turn cooldown. And he decreases the damage he receives. That's really a nice combination. And then a triple hitter on his A1. This is a great Fire Knight champion for your Fire Knight 20 teams. Probably your first clear. I think it's a great champion. However, he doesn't pair with Packmaster. That is such a crime. Such a crime. But since I guess he's close enough to what Fellhound does, I'm not that mad. Then the epic for the fusion is this, but stick around for this guy because he's an insane new legendary. Hilda, Arnorn daughter. So I guess that's Arnorn's daughter. And she's got a crazy mohawk. She has an A1 triple hitter, ignores 10% of the defense. Each critical hit can steal a random buff, that's the same as the fusion, right? Then she's got a double hitter, heal reduction, skill increases for each debuff on the target. So being an attack-based champion, she could be a damage dealer. I guess this would be a good replacement if you're not going to go for the fusion. Maybe at least you can get a copy of her to help with damage in Faction Wars. And then increase attack, AoE stun. Oh, very nice. Let me know if you guys want to see videos on these guys. I can definitely do that on the test server here. Thank you, Plarium, for allowing us on the test server. Allies deal 15% more damage to targets under heal reduction or stun. Wow. That's not a bad champion at all. Dang. And then she's going to pair well with some other powerful champions. Nice. Now, this guy... Klazag. First of all, his weapon is a giant key axe. That's the best way to say it. I mean, this is brilliant. I love this guy, and I want him on my account immediately. A1 transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target. 75% chance of placing True Fear. This debuff can't be resisted by bosses? That's exactly what I need in my life. I hate the Lydia stuff. I really do. On Chimera, this is the true fear of my wildest dreams. And he does decrease defense, weaken, decrease accuracy, decrease resistance. AoE double hitter. Bye-bye, Lydia. And then here, he places a counterattack on all allies for 2 turns. And an unkillable buff on a 4-turn cooldown. Also places taunt. If a boss is present, these buffs are protected. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is the champion that I need. I need this guy. I want this guy so badly. I need to test him. I need to test him. You haven't even seen his passive. Whenever this champion places a debuff on an enemy, he deals damage 1% max HP hit. But it stacks up to 10%. whenever this champion places a debuff, he does a max HP hit. A 10% max HP hit. If we look over here, War Master is a 4% hit. When we look over here on like Acrisia, does it tell us what percent of the max HP? It does not. So I think that could be insane. I think that this definitely needs tested. This guy seems so good, and he looks freaking cool. Anyway, quick one here for you today because Plarium trolling us. I'm going to be dropping another video on the fusion here in just a little bit. So make sure that you come back for that. In the end, I was pretty impressed with him. I think a lot of people will skip him. Other content creators are going to be telling you to skip him. That's not me. I'm not going to tell you to skip him. So if you want to hear that, you're going to have to go somewhere else. But I think that he is a great champion, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of these champions in the game. How about that dog? Plarium trolling us with the dog. It's a wolf, I guess. That's why it doesn't count as a dog. A wolf is a dog. A wolf is a dog. A glade wolf. It should just be part of Packmaster's pack. Tell me I'm wrong. It would be cool, and you know it, right? I think so. I would love to see that change. It's not too late, Plarium. We can still change it, so make that happen, I suppose. All right, that'll do it for me. I appreciate you. Come back for the next video in just a little bit, and I'll see you guys in the next one.